What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, this is going to be a speculation video. I do not have anything confirmed 100% by anyone. Usually when I'm doing these sort of videos, they do not age very well because 1, 2, 3, 4 days later, we have the guaranteed legendary event in game. And I feel like it's not because I'm doing a video on it and oh my god, they're like, well, Skratch made the video, let's quickly put the guaranteed event out. I just feel like I'm nailing the timing with them, and that's why. In today's video, I'm going to explain you why do I think that we're going to get a guaranteed event or something similar or some sort of a bigger event. I want to give you guys a fair warning. Save your shards, especially if you're not going for the Lunar Festival Titan event. There's really no reason for you to open shards this weekend. 15x chances, 2x chances are coming every single week, okay, in a different form. So there's literally no reason. And you're missing on nothing if you're actually holding the shards. If by any chance anyone still has any shards left after all these crazy events, and I'm gonna give you guys a couple of different ideas of what champions I think that they could potentially be involved in the event. We actually had some news as well on the Raid Digest talking about the Zinogre being a summonable champion now that the fusion is complete. That's something that was not disclosed last week. Every single content creator thought that Zinogre is exclusive to the fusion. I feel like everybody mentioned that in tons of videos, but that's not the case. So I feel like that schedule that they released before can be only for the next 2-3 weeks, and then it can change. And maybe a guaranteed event can be part of the Monster Hunter collaboration event too, but it hasn't been disclosed just yet, and usually, guys, when they are bringing these champions on the 10x, okay, 15x or whatever, whenever we have a Krisk event, something comes after it, man. Krisk is that champion that's desired by the masses, by everybody. He's a solid champion, and I feel like whenever we have so many awesome champions in a row, Yumeko, Susan, Grazur, we have Krisk, we had Duchess, we have Harima, something must be happening. Something must be happening because if no, it's hard to kind of like understand. Usually they are giving you a lot of events, but not as many and not so many good champions on them. Now, some people are saying that Skratch, the Monster Hunter collaboration event, was so expensive that they need more cash, which again, it could be a pretty plausible situation, Let me just quickly show you the main thing, the main alarm for me. Summon Rush lasts 1 day longer than usual, which means that on Monday, we're going to have a Summon Rush. Part of this weekend, part of this Summon Rush, okay? And we have no events announced for Monday just yet. Keep that in mind as well. Now, a lot of you guys are like, why would they make a guaranteed during a Summon Rush? Why wouldn't they, Then Tuesday, Wednesday, we have the CVC with personal rewards. Again, nothing announced for that. So it might not be Monday, it might be Tuesday, it might be Wednesday. Maybe we're going to get the 1+1 on Ancient Shards. I feel like that's something that we haven't got in a while. And they kind of like confused us with these schedules for the 2x shards because we don't know exactly what to expect for next weekend. But I would assume it's 2x Ancients. And maybe we're going to have a 1+1 on that, and that's the event that's going to be on Monday, or guaranteed on an Epic. Who knows? Now, if we're quickly going to check the calendar, guys, because we have quite a few different things right here. The last classic guaranteed champion was Nishak Verminlord at 180 shards. Then we had Valkanen at 100 voids, and we had quite a few epics, in the meantime, like quite a few of them. So epics are desired by a lot of people too. I just feel like they're not bringing in so much cash, so probably a legendary would make more sense. Now, it seems like Ayumi Love doesn't actually keep the calendar properly on because Tormin the Colt, Kaja the Rai, even the other one that we had recently is a guaranteed event because if he's in a pot event, Deck of Fate, or you summon it from 180, it's the exact same thing. It's just a different format of guaranteed, and Tormin was the latest guaranteed, I think. Or actually, no. Nishak was the latest. So they don't have the schedule updated either. Okay, let's put the schedules down. We didn't had a classic guaranteed legendary in a few weeks, maybe a month or so since Nishak. We didn't had one from Voids. And I feel like the reason why they release so many OP Void champions is because we might get a guaranteed from Voids. Now, the latest champions added to the game were the Monster Hunter champions. I would not be surprised if we will see a guaranteed on Fatalis, okay? I'll be very honest. I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing it because that calendar as well is not updated properly, or at least it has things that are not disclosed for the entire duration of the event. So I'm not sure exactly what to think. But I'm very curious to know, would you guys summon on a guaranteed event for Fatalis Blademaster? He does look amazing as a champion, but do you guys think that he would be worth it 80, 90, 100, 120 Void Shards, or God knows what sort of price tag they're going to put for this champion, you know? Like, he deserves this rating 100%. So maybe I'm going a bit too far. Maybe I'm far stretching the whole idea of guaranteed, and it's not going to happen on a Monster Hunter champion. You know, it's not going to happen on the Archer either, because we had the path event for Elatrian. Definitely that one is off the list. The latest champions added to the game were, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, was Gwyndolin, and that was added for Christmas, right? And this was part of a Deck of Fate event, a different form of guaranteed. And yeah, decent-ish champion, actually pretty interesting for Hydra and stuff. And it came together with this Night Revenant, Carolan. Now, apparently, every single content creator summoned this champion yesterday. I think that this might be the next guaranteed from Voids. It's a very high probability to be the case. It's still winter, it's still filling the team, you know, and I feel like they might just do it, you know. It's a decent champion. I feel like people will be tempted to summon for him. AoE attack, great on a stun, crowd control. AoE weaken, hex, pretty good for Hydra. AoE freeze, thermometer manipulation, good for crowd control, the Cursed Ciri. Interesting passive. Speed aura for arena, which doesn't really make sense because he's not really an arena champion, but I feel like we could potentially get this champion as a guaranteed. I don't think we'll be seeing any guaranteed mythical champions in the foreseeable future, and if we will, they will be absolutely disgusting in terms of price. You know, like, I don't think they'll be doing it anytime soon. Maybe they will be doing some in the distant future once we're gonna have more mythical champions in the game. I don't think I missed any new champion added to the game. I don't think we have any other one actually. So my gut really tells me that it might be the Night Revenant, or as a surprise, it could be the Dark Elf, the Fatalis Blademaster as a guaranteed event, guys. I just wanted to share this with you guys to make you aware. You don't need to open shards if you're not going for the 5-star soul, you know, because you have no fusion going on at the moment. Some people might be like, Skratch, they're just doing the regular Plarium stuff. They're just doing events. It's a business. They need to make money. They want to milk as much money as possible. True. But I feel like this is a bit unusual. The amount of events and the quality of the champions that we had makes me think something different. Now, I don't think we can expect the fusion next week, but I feel like we are around 2 weeks away from the next fusion. You know, so either way, you might want to save your shards. You might want to keep them there, because the summon rush is one of the biggest summon rush we ever had in the game. 10,000 points, or at least recently. I feel like the most recent one that was bigger than this was probably the Mishinaki one, or maybe we had another one similar with this and I forgot about it. But again, if you want to get the Titan points, you need to get to 4,100. 8 sacreds to get the points, you know. And if you're missing on this, you're missing on the next summoning, you missed on the path, you're out of the soul. You cannot get the soul anymore. So that's another reason to be like, chill, bro, take a break. You don't need to summon for this, you know. Like, I've missed as well probably a few points. I've missed some from the path event. Where is it? Right here. So I missed 100 from here, and I feel like I can miss 60 more, and that's it. If I'm missing more than that, it's game over. Or was it 1,750? So maybe I can miss 250. I can't remember 100%. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And again, this was speculation. I do not have any information from them directly about a guaranteed event or anything like that. I just feel like everything just fits in perfectly for them to do a guaranteed event, you know. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. And what champion would you like to see on a guaranteed? I would love to see some of the OG champions that are amazing. Before we had Candraphone out of nowhere in an event, you know, I would love to see a Rotos. I would love to see a champion that is still strong in the game to be a guaranteed champion. Much love, appreciate every single one of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.